Joe, I was ready. Don't loop me, Joe. I don't want to do that again. I want to talk to the people. Hi, everybody.
Oh my God.
Welcome to Youngstown Talk Channel. Joe, why do we have that TV?
I had to hijack the HDMI cord.
I have to talk over here, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. We are in shambles today.
This
Welcome back to Youngstown Talk Channel. You can call in 330-595-1600. We got a show for you today. We're going to talk about a wide variety of different things. Should NBA players make as much as NBA players?
No, we're
I
not.
think they should.
No,
Luke's
we're
a
not.
sexist. He thinks they
We're
shouldn't.
not.
I think they should because they work hard. BJ, what do you think? You think WNBA players should get paid just as much as NBA players? They work.
Dude,
they
you
work
just
hard
wanted
too.
to go into the back.
BJ's a sexist too. Unbelievable. We're starting out the show. Maybe Caitlin Clark.
No, I don't want to do this.
That's what we're talking about today. Luke's got some other topics we're going to talk about as well. Joe, how's your morning?
Good. How was yours?
That's good.
I'm cheering.
Good.
I'm waking up, drinking some bubbly.
He gets here early.
Yes.
Right?
And then I
Which
don't.
is
Okay,
awesome.
okay. For the people, define early, Joe.
Or early's 10 minutes. He was
Okay.
here 10 minutes early.
Yes.
Usually here's the 1 minute after.
Mhm.
And so I don't have his camera lined up. I don't have his audio set.
Nothing.
He doesn't do any sharing. Can't do it because he's just not freaking here.
We both have a little disease / hindrance called ADHD.
Yeah.
Very hard to make us focus.
Right.
Like eyes up here, eyes up here, eyes up here, eyes
But
up
when
here.
he gets here, should he not know what he's supposed to do when he gets here?
I mean, yeah, but
I need direction.
we're talking. We're having a conversation. We're excited to see each other.
I need direction, Joe.
Yeah, but we turn the mic on and then you talk.
He needs direction, but don't necessarily tell him what to do.
It's like
Because if you tell him,
yeah, you
because
can't
if you
tell me
tell
what
him,
to do, sorry.
you kind of just guide him.
See,
You know?
your brother even makes sure that the mic.
Like-
Yeah.
They can.
No,
hear
I'm
what
not
you're
going to
saying.
tell him, hey, put your face in front of the mic. He'll get
No,
upset.
you're just
I
gonna
just
freaking do
move the mic in front of his mouth.
The problem with me is you can't tell me what to do, and I need direction at the same time. It's why my wife lives in a very, very tough world.
Yeah,
I'm
I
still
feel
sharing.
for her every day.
You kind of gotta manipulate Luke into making him think it's his idea, and then it works great.
Okay.
Yep.
So hey Luke,
Hey,
what do you think? What do you think about sharing? What do you think about sharing to the everything groups before we get going live here?
That's a
And
really
everybody's
good
like,
idea.
That's a great idea. I thought of it.
Let's do that.
Okay, Luke.
What you need to do is be like,
Great idea, Luke.
you need to do this. You need to do this. Like, Luke, I bet people would love it if you shared to all the groups. I'm like, okay.
Everybody would be so happy if you hit them with an everyone tag.
Yeah. Or even better, Luke, why don't you piss people off and hit them with an everything tag? 'Cause
Right,
if I'm
right.
pissing everyone
Yeah,
off,
yeah.
I'm in.
You know what would really tick everybody off, Luke? If you hit everyone and everything Poland with an everyone tag.
All right, I'm almost ready. Keep talking. Isaac, what's our goal? Did you talk about our goals here? What we're
What else do you have? You have
No,
some
our
topics.
review.
Did you thoroughly go through the Caitlin Clark WNBA?
We're going to do that. I'm just
All
waiting.
right, so that's on the docket.
That is on the docket to
Okay.
argue with Luke. I will be arguing in favor of these ladies because I am an ally.
Okay.
You're just doing that. You are just doing that.
I am what the
freaking-
people call an ally.
You're so full
All
of
right,
crap.
so
you are so full of crap.
I actually,
make me so
it's not
mad.
that I love, I just hate the glass ceiling.
Okay. All right. All right. So somebody in the mortgage.
I
world,
also
you
love boomers.
you have a realtor that loses $50 million, we'll say a year.
Yes.
How much are they worth to you how much did you pay them in commissions if they lost $50 million a year?
They didn't do anything.
No, they lost money. So they not only did not do
they
anything.
lost
They
money.
literally didn't do it. They did one deal, got sued, or they did a couple deals,
Yeah,
and got
exactly.
sued.
Yes,
Dude,
yes.
How much are they worth to you?
Negative 50 million.
So what's
I
their
don't
share of negative?
Listen,
do
listen,
they owe
listen.
you?
I actually wrote down some great arguments here that I would like to present
my
to
God.
you, gentlemen. And this is all from me and my
As an ally.
brain
as an ally to the women's movement.
to the enemies of the glass ceiling.
Okay.
That is you
Oh,
people.
jeez.
All right.
And your
You ready for this,
and your
Luke?
absolutely ridiculous way of thinking. Let me open up my notes here.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. I need to go to my past notes.
And I'm going to counter everything with the loss of $50 million.
Yeah, I mean,
so
you
know.
can throw everything you want out there, but if you lose money, you're not going to get paid.
Dang
Yeah,
it, I lost my
They're going
notes
to
here.
owe, right?
Yeah.
They're going to freaking owe their fair share of their
It's-
loss.
Okay.
All right,
guys,
ready.
guys, here we go. Critics often point out that the WNBA doesn't turn a profit and is financially supported by the NBA.
Correct.
But even within that reality, there are strong arguments for increasing WNBA players' salaries and paying them what the people would call their fair share.
Okay.
Number one, labor in the product.
Mm-hmm.
The WNBA, like all sports leagues, exists because of the players. They train year-round, put their bodies on the line, and represent the league publicly and professionally. If the league wants to grow and build its brand, compensating talent fairly is part of the equation. Pay them fairly, Joe. No one says tech workers at a startup shouldn't be paid because the company is still in the red. What do you have to say about that?
Do they have the ability to not be in the red? Is there a future 10 years from now where they'll be raking in millions of dollars?
That brings me to my next point, which is the NBA subsidy isn't a handout, Joe. It's an investment.
It's okay. I can deal with that.
It's an investment.
So what's the prospectus on future earnings of
the
this
NBA
league?
Doesn't just cover losses out of charity, Joe. It sees the WNBA as a long-term investment in basketball's growth, particularly with younger and more diverse audiences. Women's sports are more diverse, are growing globally, and building infrastructure now, including player pay, helps secure future returns. Underpaying players limits the talent pool, growth, and overall product quality. Joe and Luke, I am so tired of you folks. Caitlin Clark gets in there. Everybody's dogging on her and dogging on the NBA right now. She is the best thing that's ever come to the WNBA.
She should make $40 million.
She is creating views. Okay.
Yeah.
There are little girls sitting in the crowd watching her play, and they're like, "I'm going to go to the NBA," but we're limiting them because she's seeing Caitlin Clark, and she's not going to be able to make money, so she might do something else instead of go to the WNBA. So if we cut if we don't pay them what they deserve.
So when you say diversity, do you mean men, like gender diversity? Do you mean white girls instead of black girls?
I think I just mean more people of all. First off, I don't see color. I'm colorblind. I don't see color.
Should it be performance? The ability to make a layup, to drain a 3-pointer, to run fast?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Are you pretty good at layup?
Bottom line is, like Joe said, I don't care what you said. I'm just going to keep going back to the fact you lose money, you don't make money.
Well, let's explore that. Why do they lose money? Why could a professional league lose money?
I'm not going to say why.
Yeah, no, say it.
Go ahead.
Bring it.
Sexist.
Because it's terrible basketball.
What makes it terrible? They do the layups. They shoot. They don't do the dunks, but that's okay. That's okay. They don't do the slam
dunk. It's not very
dunks.
good basketball.
Caitlin Clark is proving that there can be good basketball in the WNBA by shooting lots of threes.
Okay. And she's probably the only one right now that has any reason for anybody to go to the WNBA.
Angel Reese, everybody watches her because she's going to fight with people.
She's controversial.
So WWE,
that's why. And she's controversial.
Right.
She
so
has
you make it WWE, you put bikinis on them.
Oh, now he's just being sexist. I never said that.
We do not care about the performance.
Please
if you do those things.
Help me not freak out and slap this man. He is so sexist. It hurts me. It physically hurts.
I wouldn't want to see 99% of those girls.
Is the revenue based on people watching?
Joe
and merchandise.
Joe,
did you know it's subsidized by the NBA?
I know the NBA pays for it.
Did you know that?
Lots of it. Yeah.
Like 50%,
like 40 million or something.
So they do it to keep sponsors,
and they still lose money.
And they still lose money.
Yeah,
but it's because it's helping them keep sponsors. And
let's get back. Let's get back to the point here.
I can't.
To my point, I'm trying to.
Okay.
If you're in the comments, let us know what you think of the WNBA. Don't be shy.
Number 3, players drive sponsorship and engagement. While the league itself may lose money, WNBA players have grown their personal brands and attracted new fans through social media, activism, and community presence. Their visibility boosts merch sales, media attention, and sponsorship potential, many of which haven't yet been fully tapped. Fair pay isn't just about fairness. It incentivizes performance, retention, and marketability.
Fair pay.
And don't you dare bring up the fact that these players like Caitlin Clark, who are better than everybody else, makes way more money than the other players. I don't want to hear it because she has brand deals and all this stuff because she's actually
regular
good.
Business.
I don't want to hear that. That doesn't matter.
If a regular business used those lines that you just used, every company, like they'd be out of business in a month.
For sure. There would be nobody subsidizing.
There'd be nobody said like.
I'm pretty sure this has nothing to do with other businesses and everything to do with America being sexist. My next point.
Oh,
you can't grow a league while starving it. How are we supposed to grow when you're not paying them anything? Every industry requires initial investment and risk, you guys. No one expects a new business to be profitable from day one.
What do they make?
Let's just say you have $1 million.
Yes.
And you're like, I need to invest this in the surest thing I possibly can.
Yeah.
You have all options on the table.
Yeah.
Is the WNBA in your top 10 of things to invest in?
The high-flying, hard-hitting action that is the NBA is worth my investment, Joe.
You would take your personal
Plenty of talent. Plenty of talent.
Drop it in the WNBA and know that there's a future ahead of you that you can get a return on that investment.
100%.
Okay. Do you believe him, Luke?
No, hold on. I'm pulling something because this is just he's so full of crap. It's like he doesn't like the
WNBA may not be profitable yet, but underpaying the people who make the product possible ensures it will never be. Investing in player compensation isn't charity. It's a necessary step in building a sustainable and competitive and respectable sports league. You guys are sexist.
Hold on.
I'm so tired of fighting for women.
I'm
exhausted.
The WNBA makes $200 million a year.
Yeah.
The NBA, would you like to guess?
$5 billion.
$10 billion.
That's a disparity.
I think that's not because of that's not the NBA's or WNBA's fault. I think it's America's fault. I think it is.
That's great if it's America's fault, but America is the freaking consumer, and therefore
our culture right now is just pushing this glass ceiling mentality, and everyone's been brainwashed that women that they shouldn't watch women's sports because it's not as good.
Well, I
don't think it has anything to do with actual talent.
If you buy an NBA ticket, you should be forced to buy 2 WNBA tickets, and we can get the viewership way up.
By the way, did you guys see? Hold on, time out. Did you guys see that dude?
Persona paused.
Persona.
Yeah, fake persona.
Did you guys see that guy a couple years ago who bought like 4 tickets front row of the WNBA games, and he bought 4 seats, and he was taking naps. Live on TV, and they kicked him out. He brought like a blanket and a pillow, and he bought 4 tickets for like $4, and he slept, and he just like took a nap and laid there while they were playing live on TV, and then they kicked him out.
Carter Stone's been mad at me lately because I've been going back and forth with him, and Carter Stone just said, "I'd much rather watch you guys on the W than the WNBA."
And that's saying a lot.
And then because Carter Stone and I have been going back and forth with him in the comments. Carter, I want you to know I enjoy screwing with you back and forth in those comments. It is just so much fun.
Jerry's on my team. I think the WNBA needs a government bailout.
God.
See, the government needs to get involved because that makes everything better.
Isaac, I actually have a fact that'll support your comment here.
Okay.
This is going to support Isaac.
What's the fact?
All right. So the WNBA, their total league revenue is $10 billion a year.
NBA. NBA is 10 billion.
I'm sorry, NBA. Sorry, okay. NBA is $10 billion a year.
Okay.
Total player salaries are $5 billion a year.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They take 50% of the revenue.
Okay.
The WNBA makes $200 million a year.
Wait, I thought they didn't make anything.
They have cost in addition to $200 million.
Yeah, I'm just doing this comparing.
Okay.
Gross revenue versus.
Yep. Total player salaries are 15 to 20 million. They only make 7.5 to 10%.
So they should make half of that. They should make $100 million.
That is interesting. That right there is actually interesting.
It has nothing to do. It's just not equal. If they make 200 million, 100 million should go to the players.
The WNBA players are getting a much smaller cut than the NBA. That's the argument I would make.
Yeah.
That right there.
Your expenses are more than just labor. So if you're making 10 billion, labor might be 50%, but referees and marketing.
So they're
if
you're losing money having games.
Yes, right. So
right, because you don't have as much income to pay.
Joe,
exactly.
Yeah.
Joe, and this goes back to my past point that it's an investment.
If I was going to argue this on Facebook and I didn't agree with, if I was going to argue this on behalf of the players of the WNBA, that's the stance I would take right there.
Joe, eventually,
even though you have an argument there, but that's how I would argue that.
Eventually, they're going to make money. We just have to get through the pain and suffering period. I don't know how long it'll take.
What is it?
I just need investors to stand by.
Is it performance? Is it being able to dunk? Is what's going to put it over the top?
Joe,
yeah.
All of these numbers and logic and everything are out the window when it's coming from somebody who's a sexist
and racist
and
he does like Jews.
and obsessed with the glass ceiling.
And he doesn't like Jewish people too. Did we establish that
on
Friday?
I love Andrew Jackson.
Your point.
He said Andrew Jackson party first.
Your points don't matter. Your logic and reason doesn't matter when it's coming out of the mouth of a sexist.
Oh my God, you're so full of crap. It hurts. It like literally. We'll turn these cameras off and it'll be like, I hate the WNBA. Like as soon as the cameras go off,
Luke, I would never say that because I love women. Mike Vermso says, nothing gets me more bricked up than watching a bunch of layups all game.
It to me is like watching the XFL or the whatever that it's
the spring league,
the spring league in football.
By the way,
I'm
jonesing for football.
Oh,
and just losing money on Sundays betting on football.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been taking some money, Isaac. I've been taking some money and putting it in my secret account so I can gamble.
I'm so ready to lose my life savings this football season. I'm just like,
Isaac. Do you think there should be a WNFL?
Oh my God,
that's Joe. That's not up for me and you to decide, and Luke actually, because we're men.
Okay.
And we really don't know what it's like to be a woman. If they want to have a WNFL, I'm sure they can. Maybe. If men weren't there to stop them.
They tried that with like a bikini league at one time.
It was
pretty good. It was on TV.
Hard.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Of course you guys would think it's great because they're wearing bikinis.
I'm just saying it was
seriously,
it was good football.
Persona break. They should seriously try that in the W.
What? Wearing bikinis?
Yeah, dude.
I would want to see I wouldn't want to see 3/4 of those girls in bikinis.
Caitlin Clark, like I just want to see what
they happens. Would be like you. Like some of them are built like you. They'd be like you in a bikini. Like that's the equivalent. Listen, I hate to say that and be whatever.
Caitlin Clark draining threes in a bikini. I don't know how good. Like I'm not.
You don't care about the game then.
What?
You wouldn't care about the game.
Yeah, that's like this is your argument, Joe. I'm just saying it. Stop sexualizing women.
Stop sexualizing.
And just understand if they want to do that, I think it'd be a great idea. Not for me or you as men, but for them as women because that makes them feel more powerful.
Okay.
Being in the bikini makes them feel more powerful?
If
they want to.
If they want to, they're powerful women. They can do that.
Brittany Griner is hung bigger than Luke. Seriously.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see.
Oh,
I mean, see, we could argue whether it would be pretty or whether it would be ugly, but we would find out some information.
I was actually a reel popped up on my Facebook, on my YouTube, that Caitlin Clark is a guy. Is a dude.
See that?
Have you ever seen that? She's got like an Adam's apple and all this other stuff.
I don't think she has an Adam's apple.
You
know what? You can say whatever you want. She's a hooper.
Oh, dude,
she is a hooper.
Oh, she's above all of them.
Yeah,
100%.
she is a hooper.
Yeah,
and I honestly feel bad that like they are beating the crap out of her. Like they are going for her.
What?
You know,
do you think that's
which is so sad.
This guy is so full of crap. We play basketball. What? We play that. You don't play anymore because you're afraid you're going to get hurt. Okay. We play basketball in leagues. We used to play. Their best player, we call timeout. I'd be like, I'm going to take that fucker out.
Listen.
like you would purposely try. He's not coming. I mean, he would clothesline the guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to me.
Are you going to clothesline or are you going to poke them in the eye?
You're so full of crap.
Listen to me. It's the Michael Jordan.
Foul the crap out of him.
They come in the paint.
Yeah.
And they're really good.
Yep.
You break their confidence
100%
by fouling them extremely hard. If they're going to score 20 points, they're going to score 20 points, but they're also going to realize that every time they come in the paint, they're going to get fouled extremely hard
100%.
every time they leave the ground. So more power to you if you can do that, but you're gonna. That's what the
I taught Isaac everything he knows because that is
that's what the Pistons. I think that's how the Pistons.
That's how they beat
Jordan.
100%. They beat the
and the
snot
Bulls
out of him
because it was literally every time he leaves the ground, he can score, but he's gonna get fouled.
They were clotheslining him, flipping him over, hitting the ground.
You get
Go to the foul line.
4 fouls to spend. Might as well use them, right?
Oh yeah.
So don't let him play all over us. He's gonna get hit hard.
So
but no. My argument for the WNBA not wanting to do that to Caitlin Clark because this year when she was off the floor because she got hurt, they lost ticket sales. 30% of ticket sales disappeared because people go to see her.
Absolutely.
So, and that's not sexist. That's just Caitlin Clark's a stud. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Watching Angel Reese is worse than a middle school basketball game. How pathetic of a player do you have to be to have a stat named for you? The Me Bound. Do you know what the Me Bound is, Luke?
I don't know what that is. I gotta look her up.
Angel Reese. She is constantly complaining about Caitlin Clark, and they're not just there to see Caitlin Clark; they're there to see her too. And she should have won Player of the Year.
That was they fought. They played each other in that championship.
But she constantly shoots layups and misses, and then gets the rebound, puts it back up, gets the rebound, puts it back up like 4 or 5 times. Why? And she gets all the stats.
Why do you think I have 20 rebounds in my freaking?
But she's a WNBA player, and she's doing it. So they call it the Me Bound. But the best thing ever is Barstool Sports they have bets placed that her first shot will be a miss. And they put like hundreds and thousands of dollars on the fact that her first shot will be a miss. So then the first shot of the game, she gets it and just bricks it. And they're like, yeah! All kinds of money.
So
great content. Good. But that is sexist, and we don't like that.
So am I allowed to... I'm going to Google this. Best looking WNBA players.
Oh, it's on Caitlin Clark's team.
Yeah,
her wingman is that blonde girl.
Oh,
she's hot.
What do you know her name?
Guys... It's not about how they look. Once again, it's about their performance.
Not being a sexist pig or anything.
And they are hard-hitting, absolutely amazing athletes, and they deserve our respect.
NBA players are on OnlyFans? That popped up weird.
That's actually a good question. That is a solid question.
Which NBA? Her?
I don't know. I'm looking at the 50.
No. Look at some of their Instagrams.
Oh, I mean, you got... They're going to. I mean, they're going to be pretty. I mean,
not exactly wearing makeup.
They're going to be pretty. I mean, you got tall. You know what I mean? Tall, good-looking girls. There's no doubt.
Who's the one? Look up the one.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Rhea Sparks or Rhea Jackson. Good Lord,
that is a beautiful lady. And Luke, I'm tired.
She's
you
cute.
need to not be sexist here.
I'm not being sexist. I'm saying if they're attractive or not. I don't think that's sexist.
Your words.
Whoa. Can they see this? What we're looking at right now? Okay, good. We're looking at
removed.
Nah, that's a stretch. Who's that? You know,
she's pretty.
She's pretty.
Very pretty.
She's very pretty. Yep. Very. I like blondes.
She's not.
Nah. We made the same noise. She's cute.
Okay, I'm tired of judging, guys.
We're judging girls on it. We're so wrong. It's so bad.
But you're still looking.
It is interesting.
Break your concentration.
Joe, you can do this later in your back room.
Definitely interesting.
Whoa, who's that?
Sophie Cunningham. She plays on the Fever.
Yeah,
I like her.
She is cute. Yeah, for sure.
All right. You guys ready to move on? Isaac, anything else you'd like to close on this, Isaac, before we move on?
I'm busy.
I just want you two to know,
yes,
that they deserve equal pay. They deserve to be paid what they're owed. And I'm tired of America thinking otherwise.
I'm not even going to read Mike Firmsto's comment. Drink enough beers and they all look amazing. Good God, Mike.
Scroll up in the comments for me, please.
Oh, wait. BJ from the back, Sophie Cunningham. Is that who we look?
Yes,
that's the one. BJ, dude. That was
scroll
right
up,
on, bro.
Scroll up, please. Scroll up, please. Scroll up, please.
I can literally.
Can you please look up Brittany Griner in a bikini and see if we can find that?
Yeah.
No. Oh, I don't know if I want it.
I'm gonna bet money that's not on the internet.
That's a dude, right?
No, Luke. That's a WNBA player.
That's not a dude?
That is a WNBA player. I am shocked that there's no
Dude,
pictures
she
of her in
would
her-
kick my ass. Look at her. She's
Which one?
There's no pictures of her in a bikini. There's
No, they
zero
skipped her.
chance they're
They
going to put her
skipped
in a bikini.
Yeah, because you're going to see her freaking junk.
Luke,
Sorry.
don't say that.
Do you notice how she's behind in all these pictures?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's also wearing trunks.
And wait,
She's wearing
Hold on.
trunks. She is wearing.
is she topless there?
No.
Yeah.
Yes, she
Yeah.
is topless there.
Wait, how is she?
Wait, no, that's not her.
That's not-
That's a guy.
That.
That's a guy.
That's just a guy that looks like
That's
her. That's a guy
not
that looks like her.
her. Yes, that is a guy that looks like her.
Wait, there's
Is she
grayed
a
out ones.
basketball player?
I need to see the one that says "Don't look at me."
Oh, boy.
We get rid
Oh,
of Safe
boy.
Search, Joe.
Oh, boy.
That ain't her. Zero chance that's
Dude.
her.
That's her, man.
Oh, she has a little nip slip there.
That's a dude. Come on. Come on.
Joe, guys,
Come on.
let's talk about the next topic, okay? I'm so
Dude, look at him.
Luke.
There's no way.
Don't
Sorry.
say that.
And that's fine. It's fine.
Remember that movie in the 90s called Joanna Man?
Joanna Man. Yes. 100%. Wow. God, we're gonna get in trouble.
I should
We are
try.
now alienating ourselves, not just from the boomers, from
I should
everybody else.
try
now,
and
too.
play in the WNBA. You think I'd be good? Think I could play in the WNBA?
Yeah, you remember you dressed in drag and looked like our sister?
Yeah, I could probably do
You
that.
could totally play in
I
the
could pull
NBA.
it off.
Dude, if
I
that
just got to shave.
yeah,
I could pull it off.
you'd be great. Could you imagine dominating? Do you think
That'd
you
be
could
so
take
much
them?
fun.
They're like 6'5" to 6'6". Are you gonna still
I'd be fine. If Caitlin Clark can do it, I can do it.
do you think you could play in the WNBA?
Have you ever seen any of the videos of like the G League players playing against WNBA players?
Did
And
they
just-
kill them? Did
just
destroy them?
Decimating them.
But you're not a G League player. You're just some dude that has
I'm just some guy. I would love to try. Like I would
one-on-one.
Honestly,
one-on-one,
I'd lose. I'd lose to like Caitlin Clark if she shoots.
one-on-one,
Yeah.
you'd lose. I'm saying in a team game.
I'd love to try and pull. I'd love to try it. Like I'm not going to say I'm not. I'm not.
All right. We need to make a call.
I am not
We
a d-bag enough to say I would beat a WNBA player
send email
because I'd probably lose.
to
But I'd love to try.
all right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send an email, I swear to God, to the WNBA
Yeah, give me somebody.
and say, no,
That would be so fun.
We'll
I
have-
haven't played in months. I would love to try.
how awesome would that be?
I just
to
back her
have, like,
down
a
and score
charity event where me, you, Joe, Jeremy, and BJ and Justin
Play
take
against
on
the WNBA team. We would get destroyed
No, you just said we beat them.
Why do you think we'd get destroyed?
because Joe, BJ, and Jeremy have never played basketball in their lives.
I can hit 3-pointers like it's nobody's business. I'm Spud
He's
Webb.
our point
I
guard.
don't believe you.
I totally can.
I don't believe you.
Jeremy.
you Cedar Point, 3-pointers, get the stuffed animal. That's
Do you
me
really?
all
Oh,
day.
dude, Jeremy.
We got ourselves a little point guard.
Jeremy is the most unathletic person I've ever met in my
Yeah.
entire life.
Yeah.
Jeremy.
Okay, I just want somebody who played high school basketball, wasn't very good. I want to see how I would hold up against a
Can you go try out to be cheerleader, Mr. Equal Opportunity? At
the Cleveland Rockers.
what's the Cleveland Rockers? That's the cheerleaders? That's the cheerleaders. I think we should film you doing that.
Wait. She's a man now. No joke. She had a sec. How is that allowed?
So
Well-
if a WNBA player has a penis, should they be able to be in the
No.
WNBA?
No. If she was a woman,
Yes.
she had a sex change to a guy.
Yeah.
She became a guy.
But she was
She's blasting testosterone to be a guy. That's an unfair advantage. That's the same as a guy taking testosterone to
Right.
become stronger because you would be enhanced. That's a steroid. That's an anabolic.
yeah, they have to have rules on what she does. Like there has to be like rules. Like she can't be blasting herself with testosterone.
Because
She can't.
that's the same thing as like steroid usage. How is that allowed?
Oh, it's the WNBA team in Cleveland, Isaac. Why don't you go out for them?
Didn't they have a high school soccer team play a professional soccer team?
The professional women's
Did they kill 'em?
USA lost to a U14 soccer team like 11-2. The USA World Cup team lost to a
That had to be a joke.
to a U14.
I'll look it
Had
up.
to be a joke.
They
Had to be
lost
like-
11-2.
like
I am
Globetrotters.
dead serious. They lost by 11 points. They got shut out.
So
absolutely destroyed.
Justin's probably good at basketball, right? Or was good at basketball at one point.
Yes.
Right?
The U.S. women's national team has, on occasion, lost to a U14 or U15 boys team. That's 12-year-olds.
No, that's 14 and 15.
No, that would be high school. 14 and 15 would be high school.
Yeah.
So I think U14 is like 12-year-olds. Boys team in training scrimmages. These games are often used as a part of their preparation for major tournaments.
What?
They get just obliterated by freaking 12-year-olds.
Oh, good God.
But hey, listen, that doesn't change the fact.
Are we not live right now?
That they're just as good.
Did we go dead?
Joe.
No, we're live. That other one was that. Sorry. I was like, well.
Yeah, it was from yesterday.
Yeah, man. I just think you guys need to stop being so sexist. That's what I came here today.
Watching him come in and out of that persona is it's mind numbing.
The problem
I don't know
is
what you're
you and I
about.
both know, and I'm sure 95% of the people know that he's totally full of shit, right? However, there's probably 2 or 3 people in the 40 people watching right now that are like, "Oh, Isaac is a hero. He's a hero to the females,
a hero of the people and the culture."
Wait, I have a good story. I have a great story about how Isaac is an equal opportunity. We were playing in our league one time, and there was a girl that played at Michigan State, playing in the league. So it's a men's league, and she was playing on the other team. Girl, tall, skinny, could dribble, could shoot, could pass, right? So Isaac's covering her. This girl, like, and Isaac's like, she's posting up on Isaac, and Isaac's like not doing anything, right? And she starts yelling at him like, "I want this to be fair. I want this to be even."
But what people need to understand, Joe, come over here. Come
No.
over here real quick, Joe. All right. In basketball, the average basketball playing person doesn't understand that in basketball, when you are underneath the hoop, in order to stop somebody from getting a rebound,
got to get your body.
What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take them, right, and step around them,
right,
yeah,
and then stick your butt.
Oh boy!
You stick your butt.
Yeah, box out.
So you stick your butt. You stick your butt into Joe. Please turn around.
There he goes.
No. Put your crotch. Put your crotch
in his butt,
on
Joe.
my butt. Joe. So you're supposed to box out like this, right?
This just went.
Okay. So you're supposed to box out. So Joe doesn't get a rebound. I can get a rebound. Joe can't get the rebound.
Yeah,
So I'm sticking my butt in Joe's crotch. Okay. Right. So then this girl, when it's reversed, she's sticking her ass in my crotch to box me out. So she's like, "No, play normal." And I'm like, just trying to like not make it awkward. Like, I'm married, miss. Like, let me get the rebound here.
Yeah.
But it's just awkward. And then the problem is,
why are you so sexist?
Okay, no. Hold on. Let me finish.
It's awkward because it's a lose-lose situation.
Okay, no, it wasn't a lose-lose situation. Let me finish.
No, I'm
this.
blurry. I'm back. Okay.
Let me finish this. So they're going back. So she starts yelling at Isaac. He's like, "I'm not." And then she just keeps bitching at Isaac. So Isaac's like, "Fine, you want to play even?"
Third quarter. She starts aggressively fouling me.
Yep.
Like every time, swiping me, hitting my arms every single time, and they're not calling fouls because she's a girl.
Yep.
And they're like, "Isaac, you need to play normal." I'm like, "Okay, this is bad. This is gonna end terribly." And so she's like, "You need to stop being an asshole and just play normal." And I was like, "Fine, I'll play normal." And she covers me, and I drive to the hole hard one time.
It wasn't a drive to the hole. Isaac fired up at the 3-point line to drive to the hole. Okay. This chick tries to take a charge off of Isaac.
She doesn't even take a charge though, because she's backpedaling and she's trying to foul me. And I just one time full tilt, run into her, flies into the wall.
She slid 5 to 10 feet.
Flies into the wall, and then she gets mad at the referee, and because the referee calls a block in my favor, which means she fouled me, and I go to the foul line and shoot foul shots, and she freaks out.
She freaks out,
loses her mind.
The other dudes on the team are like, "It's just a girl. Why would you do that?"
I was like, the first time.
Yeah, right.
And I was like,
nuts.
Dude, I'm at the foul line, and she's calling me an asshole. She's saying all this terrible stuff.
Nuts.
And I'm like, I told you this entire time I didn't want to play normal because you were going to call me, you were going to get hurt. something bad was going to
crazy.
happen. And this was a lose-lose situation. And now I drive to the hole one time normally, which I would do against any other man, and I'm an asshole. That's why I didn't want to do this. That's why I shouldn't have even played. And you can think whatever you want about me, but it's not right, and you shouldn't be here.
Yep.
Because you're going to get...
I had a similar situation
it's
where I was playing basketball. You weren't there. I was playing against a basketball. It was a bigger girl.
Yeah.
That was like a firefighter.
Yeah.
And she's posting up on me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is uncomfortable. Like, you know.
It's uncomfortable,
So then she starts elbowing me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, bitch.
Yeah, because if a guy elbows you in the face, you're like, dude, stop, or I'm going to start fouling you back.
So she kept elbowing me, drop step elbowing me. And I'm trying to, and it wasn't hurting. So then what I did the old move where she went to drop step. I stuck my leg out and she flipped on it.
Yeah.
And went down. And she starts flipping out.
But the problem is
you're gonna hurt
the way you're raised, the way you're raised, and the way our culture is you have to be respectful to women. So I'm not gonna treat a lady the same. It's just the way I was raised. I don't do that.
Yeah. Even if they say play me normal.
But then the problem is you know that when I did that in that situation, I waited 3 quarters and then she kept going, kept fouling me, and then you do, and you say, okay, fine, I'll do it. And then you get called an asshole for playing normal.
Yep.
So it's a lose-lose situation.
Do you think that's why they created 2 different leagues for different genders?
So
maybe
that's Joe. Joe. Let me just get back to where I was.
Here it comes. The persona.
Voice, the voice.
It's the voice. The persona.
Hold on. Before I go back to the persona. Yeah. It just goes to show that whether you like it or not, there is a strength differential between men and
100%.
The average man and the average woman.
100%.
There is a crazy amount of difference in strength. There are outliers. There are Brittany Griners in this world. There are powerlifters in this world that are women that are going to be stronger than the average man and stronger than most men, which is awesome. But the average girl,
dude, it's not even close.
So a high school basketball player that's a male versus a high school basketball player that's a female, the guy is going to be exponentially stronger than her and run her off the court. It's just...
I'm totally sending an email to see if we can get a charity game for the WNBA.
So with what we know, I think it would be fun because if the U.S. national women's team was losing to U12, I would love to try. I'm not saying I would beat them because they'd probably be able to shoot threes over me. I would love to try and play against WNBA.
You know what? We need to make a
one-on-one. I think it'd be fun.
Can we make a phone call?
Yeah.
Let's make a phone call.
Well, let me ask you this before we...
Who do we know in the WNBA?
No. We're gonna make a phone call.
I'd love to try. I'd probably lose. I mean, honestly, I'm not even being cocky or anything. I definitely...
You're in high school. You find out that you're playing football and somebody on the opposing team has a girl on their team. And your job is to lock up with them, hit them. Yeah. Do you take it easier on the football player that's a girl? No. Or do you hit them just like anybody else?
If they want to play, we're going to play.
Okay.
Could you please call this phone number for me?
Sure.
330. We're going to make a phone call.
Mike Firmstone said, I'd bet $100 that Mayor Cat would smoke Isaac in game of 1v1. I would absolutely break the ankles of Mayor Cat if we played 1v1. Calling it out. And she was a hooper in high school too. I think we already did that. Didn't we do that?
We did.
We played pig
and we beat them because I did I made a backwards half quarter. Did you remember that?
Yeah.
I made a backwards half quarter.
Yeah.
All right, want me to call?
Do it.
Who we calling?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, we gotta call Mike. Mike wants his face too.
You can turn that volume down if you want. That fourth little knob.
Police, Brenda.
Yes. Can I please talk to the mayor?
Sure. Hold on.
This is Mayor Cat.
Maybe. What? Like she didn't even screen who it was.
City further.
Is this Mayor Cat?
No, she's not in right now. Can I help you with something?
Oh yeah, this is Luke Schuster from the MLO Bros. We're actually live on the air right now. And we wanted to see if Mayor Cat would play one-on-one against Isaac from the MLO Bros.
I'm betting I would absolutely destroy her. I'm just saying.
Well, she might be in a little while. She had to step out of the office for a little bit. So
Okay.
I can tell her that you called.
Listen, do me a favor. Tell her we called while we were live on the air, and Isaac is calling her out to play basketball against her.
Okay, I will.
Tell her, write this down. Isaac,
write this down.
Isaac said he's going to drop dimes in your face.
Did you write that down? Drop dimes in your face.
I did not write that down, but I will tell her.
I'm sure she's going to remember that.
Drop dimes in your face.
And we'll do it for charity.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Bye.
Never going to tell her.
Never.
Never going to.
He said something about
the message that she's going to write down.
She's like,
he said something about change.
Drop dimes, drop pennies
in your face.
Oh God. I too have her personal number, but I'm not going to call her cell phone. I figured it'd be more fun. All right. Wait till Joe gets back here. So we're done on that. So you support the WNBA. That's the break of this.
Support the WNBA and fighting as an advocate against the glass ceiling within our culture.
You are the most annoying person.
Next topic of discussion: why the older generation
we're going boomers
is allowed to not pay for things because they deserve it and they deserve our respect.
We've talked about that before. However, can we talk about?
I'm
Poland?
so tired of people from my generation being rude to the older guys.
He's just gonna play,
dude.
Just do it all day. Do it all day. Do the whole show. It's just that voice and opposite of whatever we say.
So I am with them, and I respect them.
What got you in this mood?
Yeah,
they were born and raised by the golden generation, and they have trauma due to their parents being, coming out of World War II, being savers.
I can't stand you.
It's way tougher than anything we've ever experienced.
This is what Isaac AI would be like every day.
Yeah. Oh God. All right. So here's a fun one. So in Poland, Ohio,
yes,
we've had problems with our school levies and stuff like that, and the people that you support right now, the boomers and the other people.
Yes,
they're getting a new school. The Craig Hockenberry took pictures of them installing a new scoreboard.
Yeah.
Also love the library.
A new scoreboard.
Yeah.
What do you think happened?
People blew up at the expense.
It's the same people that bitch about everything. They're so flipping annoying. I wish they would move.
Listen, we should fix the library because it's a piece of history. It might be a $44 million.
I'm not talking about the library. I'm talking about the scoreboard.
$32 million fix. It might, but it's worth it. On the other hand, though, $100,000 for a scoreboard, not worth it.
So these people, it's $250,000.
$250,000.
However, these people, so they get on Facebook. They don't know what they're talking about. I'm not supporting this because of this. You want new schools, blah, 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 this. They have like 5 or 10. Do you know how much it is to sponsor a scoreboard? It's a contract for 10 years. And I asked the numbers. I know it's South Range. Remember, we were talking about it. $2,500 a year for 10 years. So I don't even know. Like Farmers is doing it.
How many sponsors are there?
I don't know. I'm going to talk to Hawk today.
Let's just do the math. 2,500 times.
Let's say 10.
That's 25,000
in 10 years.
For 10 years, and then times 6 sponsors, you have 150K.
Yeah.
You're almost paying for it.
Yeah. But again, they're so ridiculous because you know why they do this? You know why they talk crap? They immediately. I honest to God believe, deep down inside, these people know it's wrong to not support the schools, right? And it gives them justification by saying, well, they're not spending the money right. Well, they're not doing, look at this. And in one time they'll say, you don't take care of anything, you don't buy anything new, or you don't fix our old stuff, you just let it go to hell.
Yeah.
Then you get a new scoreboard, you spend too much, but screw those people. And any of you guys watching, and by the way, I had a spy in Poland talk because we got kicked out of there, send me all the screenshots. It's the same freaking people. You could probably name some of them that are complaining about it. I will say I
would love to see the breakdown if it's paying for itself.
Yeah, I'm going to ask
through sponsorship.
I'm going to do it. But
because the revenue on football, especially,
it's huge.
Carry that freaking scoreboard easily.
Well, that's the thing. If that is the case, the school should have led with that, and that's almost on them. If they're making $25,000 over the course of 10 years from one sponsorship, they should have said, "Hey, this is how much revenue it's paying for itself."
Yeah.
And if they didn't do that, they marketed and advertised themselves incorrectly.
Right.
And that's on them.
Now, granted, the optics, I'm sure, blah, blah, blah. The optics are terrible, but you know what I mean? That's what they're saying. And some of them are saying that. But it doesn't. But
I don't think those people realize that if it's profitable because of the advertising, then
$200,000 a year is what it makes. $135,000 for the high school.
That's crazy.
$93,000 for the little leagues.
Yeah.
So over $200,000 for football.
That's crazy. Now do like Lucas play. Do soccer. Like it doesn't make any it's an investment. Again, it's an investment.
100%.
But they're going to make excuses because they don't want to pay taxes because they're cheap. I mean, that's all it comes down to because you don't want to support the schools.
That's just boosters.
157. I mean, I just can't. I can't stand them. I just really can't stand people who talk like that. And again, it's like if you have a legitimate. There was one excuse that I did like, or one not excuse. One reason why they're not supporting school levies because it was deemed illegal in the 90s. And I was like, that's actually, and our government won't do anything to fix it. That actually, to me, is a legitimate excuse. It's like, hey, fix the problem, but they won't. So,
what do you think a scoreboard like that costs?
$250,000. I know that. I know that's what it costs.
$250.
Okay, so guys,
oh boy,
he switched into it again. I saw him.
I'm gonna go get a drink because I can't stand this.
I was actually prepared for you to be ageists today.
Is that another one I get to add for my portfolio?
Yes. You are stereotyping the older generation born from 1946 to 1964 into one broad reaching stereotypical term by saying boomers, and that's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually took some notes on why some boomers might not support local school funding, and I just wanted to run them by you. Luke, please listen while you're in the other room. They're no longer using the system, okay?
Right.
Many boomers and empty nesters are retirees. Their children are grown, which I actually argue this point in the other direction all the time, but that's neither here nor there. Because today,
did your voice change? Because he immediately went back. Yeah, it's switching.
Because today I am arguing for the generation of people that
they make medication. For
seriously,
the generation of people that were born from 1946 to 1964. I will not say their name because that is ageist.
Freaking boomers.
Ageist.
And they no longer have a direct stake in the public school system. From their perspective, paying higher taxes to support a service they no longer use feels like an unfair financial burden that they shouldn't have to pay for, especially when they're on a fixed income, guys.
Oh, God.
That leads into my next point, a fixed income and tax sensitivity. Many people born from that generation that AI is roasting right now.
Because it's used to you roasting them. That's why it's doing it. Because normally
that's not true. I am in favor of people born from 1946 to 1964.
Yeah. Right. Wow.
Okay. Any increase in property taxes in a common method for school funding constrain. Sorry.
Good Lord.
Sorry.
It's like beeping. I keep thinking someone's coming in behind us to shoot us.
Constrain their budgets. A school levy that raises taxes might seem like a noble idea in theory, but in practice, it can translate to real financial stress that you people don't understand because you're not old enough to understand it. Particularly for seniors trying to make their money last. Guys.
Yes.
Then move out of your house and go live somewhere smaller.
Skepticism
Stop
about
staying in
government
Poland. Go move
spending.
somewhere else. Good God.
Some people born from 1946 to 1964 are wary of government institutions and may believe that schools are already receive enough funding. Use what you have, Luke. But manage it poorly. Manage it better. They may support education in principle, but oppose giving more money to what they perceive as inefficient or bloated school administrations. There was nothing in it, Joe. Chill out.
I know, but it still stressed me out.
Number 4, and this is awesome, the back in my day mentality. There's a generational mindset at play, which this is hilarious that AI is bringing us up because I have been called ageist and terrible things for even bringing this up in conversation because I am putting an entire group of people into a bubble by saying this. There's a generational mindset at play. Many People born from 1946 to 1964 grew up in a time when schools were less expensive to run and didn't have things like modern technology budgets, mental health support staff, or security upgrades. They may feel the schools today are asking for too much, or the kids and families should do more with less like they did. That actually is a good point.
Do more with less.
Yeah.
Because
snowflakes are too expensive.
Because
That's the
they see
problem.
the technology budget as a waste. Because back in my day, I didn't have any of that stuff, and I turned out fine.
Abacus are like $10. Come on.
Okay, and then they're
So
like
annoying.
mental health support staff. What a bunch of
Suck it.
pansies.
Pull your pants
Suck
up.
it.
Pull your pants up.
Pull yourself
Yeah.
up by your bootstraps
Yeah.
and don't talk about anything ever like the men from my generation. Bottle it all up and explode in the future like a man.
And build a tank and run over a
Be a
town.
man.
Oh my
Be
God.
a man and bottle up your feelings.
Can you repeat those ad numbers? Yeah, it's like I don't know Poland yet, but I'm working on it. I'm going to work on Poland's South Range to buy the school board scoreboard. Geez, is $2,500 like an ad to put your thing up there, but it's for a year.
They
like,
tried to
for
get
10
us
years.
at the South Range Golf outing. They
Well,
tried to
we
get us
asked.
to
They
put the
didn't
MLO.
try.
Well, they asked us, "Hey, do you guys want to be on the school board?" I'm like, "How much is it?" They're like, $2,500 for 10 years. I'm like, "Bro, I cannot."
A year, $2,500.
$2,500 a year. I'm like, "Bro, what if we die?
Yeah.
What if the MLO bros?
We don't make any money anyway.
Right.
So like,
We have some advertising revenue that we could use from the stupid show, but like, I'm like, dude, we could quit doing this shit. We could get bored in 3 years from now.
I'm bored right now.
Exactly.
You guys.
Two guys with ADHD.
I've-
They can't pay attention to Joe trying to. tell
I've
us what
tried to
do.
quit like 5 times and no one will let me quit. I always just come here. I tried to quit. Joe,
All right, back
your
to-
why is your camera blur? Is it my hand?
I think I'm moving around too much. Sorry.
Is it my hand?
Dude, get your hand out of my camera. This is classic Luke.
Look at my giant meatball.
Well, it's because you're farther away than my face is. It's just like when you put your
No, I
freaking
understand.
fish. You put your fish
I
real
never
close to
do
the
that.
camera.
I never do
so
that. Don't
the
you dare.
depth perception makes
Don't
the fish
you
look
dare.
bigger.
Don't you dare.
Okay.
All right. So, anyways,
Number 5, different priorities.
Oh, can we
As
stop
people
reading this, for
age,
God's sake?
their priorities shift, guys. People born from 1946 to 1964 might favor funding for senior services, healthcare, and infrastructure over education. From their point of view, they are more immediately relevant to their lives and communities. Don't say, like listen, people, don't say I don't study why old people do the things they do. I'm trying to learn here.
Why do you want to force old people to pay for your shit when they don't get to enjoy it? That seems unfair.
Yeah. Well, I think it just goes back to out of sight, out of mind, right? They just don't see it. So they're like, yeah.
Give them a choice. Like if you got a good product, they'll pay
So
for
this
it.
is why the school needs to do a much better job. If they want to sell this, they need to. Old people love a couple things. They love walking around the mall. They love free food at like. Remember when like they used to walk around the mall and they used to get free samples?
oh, like they do in Sam's Club.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
Sam's Club, they just go there on a Wednesday afternoon. They don't
Yeah.
eat much. They're old,
Yeah.
right? So
No,
they're like,
it's a free,
oh,
it's a free meal. It's a
this
free
is
meal.
my
They're
lunch
saving
for the
money.
day.
Yeah,
I'll eat.
Dude, I know people who do that.
Right.
And they're all elderly.
So,
I know people who
what
do
do you
that.
do, school? You have the cafeteria ladies whip up some fiestada portions, and you just put them on little sticks, and you're like, hey, come explore the school, and I'll give you free fiestada. And then these retirees think of it as free lunch.
Yep.
And they show up and they walk through the school, and you tell them and show them how the school's messed up. They don't do enough of that. And listen,
But the costs are
my
great.
idea might be a little radical. It might be a little ageist, but it's still a good idea. Still holds relevance and would still work because you're giving the people what they want.
Stephanie said AI makes Isaac look intelligent, as if without AI, you were dumb.
Listen, Steph.
That is exactly what she
I was
Listen,
said.
Steph.
Stephanie. I really am.
I am too.
Listen,
So
Steph,
if a go ahead, respond to Stephanie because I think
Stop.
that's appropriate.
being so rude to me. I am, as a wise man once said, Stephanie, stupid is as stupid does.
Stephanie's kids say the lunch isn't that good. I have a 10-year-old who will say the lunches are the best ever,
Listen.
and he eats it. He eats 2 a day.
Fiestada pizzas, rule. Corn
So
dogs,
that's a matter
rule.
of opinion.
On the other thing, too, they like saving money. It's free food, Steph. give it away, get him to come see how terrible the school is.
Yeah, they would support the school levies, $1,000 a year to support the schools, and all it's going to cost you is a couple of free nachos.
And then on top of that, when people don't show up to it, when old people don't show up to it, which they will, by the way, the school will be able to say, we had an open house. We let you walk through the school. We provided food for you, and you still didn't come. That's on you.
Yep. Good plan.
All right. This one was going to make you mad, Isaac.
Let's hear it.
We're gonna get his normal voice on this one.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
A Trumbull County judge has entered a written not guilty plea to 3 charges, including a felony after a rollover crash in Vienna. According to a criminal complaint, 69-year-old Ronald J. Rice was involved in a rollover crash Friday, July 18th at 6:52 along Scoville North near Niles Vienna Road. According to the Ohio State Patrol, Rice was driving a 2025 Mini Cooper. Ugh.
What a freaking dork.
What a dork. Yeah, that when he went off the road, hit 2 traffic signs before overturning into a ditch. Traffic complaint says Rice refused an OVI. A criminal complaint connected to the crash said Rice had a loaded handgun in the car at the time of the incident. Court record shows 3 charges in total: a felony count for improperly handing a firearm to a motor vehicle, misdemeanor counts of DUI and failed a vehicle. Rice had arraignment hearing on Tuesday, but entered a written plea of not guilty. According to Judge Rice Bio from Trumbull County, Mahoning County Police Court, he was elected in 2012. In Ohio, possessing a handgun while under the influence is classified as a 5th-degree felony, which carries a potential sentence.
But they won't be able to prove that.
Up to a year.
Because he didn't take the OVI, they won't be able to prove that.
Well,
Isaac, stay in character.
Sorry.
According to the rule,
I'm
Section 6 of the Supreme Court, for the government judiciary of Ohio, a justice or judge is disqualified from acting as a justice or judge while there is a pending an indictment or an information charging the justice. What do you think is going to happen to this dude?
Nothing. He's going to manipulate his way through the sit.
Thank you, Isaac.
I heard the regular voice. I knew this one would get him. I knew it because he hates attorneys. He hates judges. All right, Isaac, defend this guy.
Yes. Well.
That's so tough.
He hates lawyers and he doesn't like judges. I mean, it's just the way it is. What's going to happen,
are judges
Isaac?
Special? Should they be treated?
Judges should be special, right? Because, come on, Isaac, say it. Judges are special.
They have an important role in government.
Yeah.
You can't take it out of that.
He's going to look at him. He's going to explode trying to think of it.
Mulligan.
You know what you need to do? Hold on. Here. I am going to hold on.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Isaac, hold on. I got you. Hold on.
It just makes me so angry. I need ChatGPT.
Yeah, I'm putting it in right now.
Please help me. Oh my God, it makes me so mad.
Judge. Dude. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna help you. Here you go.
Thank you.
I'm helping him defend him because Isaac just can't stand it. The hypocrisy of the judicial system. Oh, he's so ready. He's like ready to explode.
Let's take a breath. Everyone deserves due process.
Yes.
Yeah, there it is.
Yes.
It's the defense of innocent until proven guilty.
Even judges. I'm going to reach through this phone and strangle this ChatGPT.
Go ahead, defend him, Isaac. Read it.
Yes. A serious incident occurred involving Judge Ronald J. Rice. Total butthole. The facts as reported involve a crash, a refusal to take an OVI test, and the presence of a firearm in the vehicle. Mm-hmm. He's facing 1 felony and 2 misdemeanor charges. But let's not forget, he's entered a not guilty plea. No conviction has been made, and the judicial code and the law guarantee him the same presumption of innocence as any other citizen, guys. And I'm tired of you making assumptions that this guy is just automatically guilty without giving him his due process.
He rolled a Mini Cooper with a gun.
People are
he's fine. At
people
6
are, 6 and he was drunk.
And he was drunk. He refused the OVI. If he was sober, take the OVI.
People are quick.
100%.
Yeah, it's that easy.
People are quick to shout, remove him from the bench. But let's be clear. Ohio's own judicial rules, Rule 3, Section 6, only disqualify a judge from serving if indicted for a felony, which has happened, but that's not the same as removal. That will depend on the process, the facts, and the outcome of the case. Should a judge be held to a higher standard? Of course. But should a judge also be offered the same rights and legal process he's sworn to uphold? Absolutely.
So ChatGPT is ridiculous.
No special treatment, no premature pitchforks, no justice for everyone. Just justice for everyone, including judges. That's the biggest load of dog shit I have ever seen in my entire life. Here's why it's frustrating.
Why?
I'm switching back to being a normal person for a second. Here's why it's frustrating. Joe.
Yes.
Somebody throws a virus or something, or takes your computer and rearranges everything and ruins it, right? Gives it back to you and says, "Here, Joe, fix it." You're like, "All right, this is not big of a deal. I work on computers every damn day of my life." And you go and you fix everything up real quick. Somebody does that to me or an older person who doesn't use a computer often, and they're in an absolute mess of a situation, right? They don't know how to fix it. It's ruined. They're going to have to buy a whole new computer, go through all this stuff. That applies to my argument that this guy deals with the freaking legal system every single damn day. So there needs to be a different set of standards for this guy, because this guy gets in a wreck, even if he's shit-faced in his Mini Cooper and he's on the side of the road and he just bashed into 7 stop signs, and he is immediately thinking, how do I get out of this? Immediately, just like everybody else. But he knows in his mind exactly what to do to get out of it. Don't take the OVI test. Police officers and judges off the record have told me that every single time. Never, even if you've had 2 drinks and you think you're fine, never take that OVI test. Ever. Refuse it.
You automatically lose your license for like a year if you do that.
It's not as bad. Judges have told me it's not as bad as you getting an OVI.
Yeah.
And having that on your record forever, because you will not have a DUI in your name. You'll just have
refusal to blow.
Refusal to blow, which is not as bad. So you
still say the same. You still pay the same fines. You still go to like the little overnight camp.
But then there's other stuff we don't know. Like, okay, he might know how long to wait. You know, he's buying himself time so that he can eventually blow when he's sober, and then he saves. Like, they manipulate the system because they know the system. Just like if me as a loan officer, I'm gonna know exactly when to refinance my mortgage rate, because I look at the rates every single day when the average person doesn't. I put an adjustable rate mortgage on my house at 5% because I know eventually the perfect time to refinance my rate, when I don't recommend an ARM mortgage loan to the average person because they don't look at rates every single day. And there's no guarantee, and it's a risk. I am a professional in my own field. They are a professional at getting out of legal trouble. And they need to be held to a certain standard that's higher than us because they're judges. And how are you supposed to sit on the stand in future if you're a piece of human garbage that was driving drunk, got in an accident, and got out of it?
Yep. Oh, I agree. It happens Dude, it happened to the one guy, Krish Palm, when he hit the kid with a bike. Yep.
It's BS. And I'm so tired of this stuff happening locally. And the other thing, too, is he's going to be judged by some dude that he golfed with last week that's sitting on the stand. That's a judge that he's friends with. That's going to help him get out of it. I can't stand that. All these judges and lawyers, they go hang out together and golf on the weekends, and then they go and determine people's fate in the courtroom. It's so messed up. Makes me so mad. That's all I have to say about that.
Dude, I knew I'd get him. I just totally exploded his dual personality. I just fixed Isaac. He was trying so hard. He was so angry. He gets so mad. Because
that's all I got to say about that.
That's all I have to say about that.
Well, you're 100% true. And I'm going to watch this guy. He's going to get away with it.
And then
they
use their fancy terms and their fancy jargon, and they're literally professional arguers. So then they come in here and they'll talk on the news, and they'll tell their family and friends that they always know that's not how it works. We do the right thing. And yeah, we might golf on Sundays, but we make sure to shoot them straight when it gets to the courtroom. Bull fucking shit. Excuse my language.
10,000.
Bullshit.
10,000. 10,000.
Sorry.
Would bullshit get us in trouble?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Shit. You're not allowed to say shit.
The bull, no. The shit, yes.
Hi. What up? Where's Isaac at?
He on vacation for 2 weeks.
Oh, where did he? Do we know where he went?
Here and visit us every now and then.
Yeah, I've been here all week. Y'all ain't been
We're
here.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
What's your name again?
Kia.
Kia. Your name is wonderful, but I like Isaac because Isaac's my name too. So that's my boy. That's my man.
When you come in, you got to check in with us because we have whatever we're talking about. We got to balance.
Do you ever watch the WNBA?
WNBA?
WNBA.
No. I ain't never
What do you watch the NBA?
No.
You don't watch the NBA?
No basketball.
No basketball.
What's your sport? Do you like sports or no?
I don't watch none of
What do you TikToks?
I want to take.
What do you watch on TikTok?
Everything.
Everything?
Everything.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Yes, everything.
I listen. Isaac, can you do? Isaac has said he can't do it, but is there any way you can get me one of those awesome UPS bucket hats?
The bucket hat?
He has a
Really?
bucket hat that
Yeah, he
rules.
should.
Safari hat. Like
It
it's
rules, and I want one. And he's like, "No, I can't get you one." I'm like, "Please, Isaac,
Them hats is expensive.
can you get me?"
They're
Is it?
expensive.
And like our office is expensive. Like this
You have
year,
to buy those?
They give us like an allowance, for
Oh.
that, but it's not enough.
We're not going to talk about it on air. We'll talk about it some other time. I got.
Can you get him a hat? Can you get him a hat? I mean,
I'm gonna get him a hat next time.
get him a hat. How much is he
bucket
getting?
hat. Even if I'm
How
not
much
here,
is it?
drop
How
it.
much is it?
Probably like $50.
Oh, dude, you can
I'll
drop
spend
50.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
All right, Kia, see ya.
Thank you. I want a UPS bucket hat so bad. They're dope.
I mean, maybe call the post office and be like, we want to support the post office and you wear a bucket
Can
hat.
I
to give
buy a bucket hat?
This is gonna be stolen valor. You're gonna be
That is stolen
valor,
right?
Featured on.
People will be like, "Thank you for delivering our mail." I'll be like, "You're welcome." You're welcome.
Thank you for delivering our mail.
It's a hard job, but somebody's got to do it.
Walk around in like a UPS
And just
in a
have
postal
like
service
envelopes,
like you're just walking around.
like walking around with fake mail, trying to steal people the UPS's valor.
Thank you for your service.
You're welcome.
Just walk around like a postal just for attention. Like drop off. You can like go into businesses. Hey, I got your mail here. It's like a fake envelope. Just drop it off. Like just here you go. Thanks. Oh my god.
Oh.
All right. Okay, Isaac, that was a good one. That was a really good one.
But yeah, back judges
You
and
know,
lawyers. I know, and obviously, I do this
He's
way
not done.
too much,
Ugh.
but not all of them. There are awesome lawyers. There are awesome judges, but just like in every industry, there are bad apples.
You know what's
There
one
are
thing I
bad
can't
judges. There are
stand?
bad lawyers, but they should be held to a higher standard.
Here's one thing I can't stand that drives me crazy. Not about judges are mostly lawyers.
Yeah.
Why is there this thing in society? Because you're a lawyer and you go to law school, you're automatically deemed smart. You're automatically deemed an expert on everything.
Ooh, Luke.
You're automatically. Did you ever notice that?
Yep. Be careful. You are attacking academics, is what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You
That's
are
not
attacking.
academic.
That is
Oh,
what the trolls come
doctors are
after.
the same thing.
That is what.
Doctors are the same way. Because
That-
you're a
that-
doctor, you're smarter than everybody else.
You went to
Right.
school for 10 years.
So what?
You're not influenced by money because you're a doctor.
You do it for the kids.
You do it for the
But
people.
do you understand what I'm saying? Like there is such a thing with these
that's
lawyers.
people come for Joe's trolls come for him. They say, Joe, did you go to college?
One semester of college.
One
So
semester.
they
of
call
college.
Joe dumb.
So they call
Yeah.
Joe dumb.
I'm
That's
dumb.
that's the academics arguing that, and the people who Joe is a very smart
Yeah,
man, but they'll call Joe dumb because he didn't go to college. You don't even have a bachelor's degree, or I'm a lawyer. You're just a bachelor's degree.
But
You know,
I
like,
can't stand.
You didn't pass the bar. You don't.
So
you're not smart.
I was dealing with a customer the other day, and it's for an estate sale. I'm sorry, there was a reverse mortgage on it. And in a reverse mortgage, you can stream it on Facebook. YouTube.
Yeah.
Youngstown Studio.
What's the Facebook? Youngstown Studio?
Yep.
Or the MLO Bros. Don't follow Youngstown Studio.
No,
follow
do
the
Youngstown
MLO
Studio,
Bros.
not the MLO Bros.
The MLO Bros.
MLO.
Here, I'm gonna write it down for her. Write it down for her.
Youngstown Studio, way easier to remember.
No, don't follow them.
No.
Don't follow. We're the MLO Bros
Here,
in Youngstown
here,
Studio.
here.
Give her that.
We're
Yeah, give
always
her that.
looking for new followers.
Okay, I'll follow.
We'll probably end up pissing you off at some point, but
Thank
that's fine.
you.
See?
Don't follow
See?
Youngstown Studios.
Totally
I
Youngstown
mean,
Studio.
if you're watching home, you can follow Youngstown Studios, but just for the purpose
mail,
of the situation.
because Isaac wants a hat.
I want
Anyways,
Corrupt the.
anyways, I'm saying
USPS.
so there is a reverse mortgage on a property that people want to sell.
yes.
You have two options when you have a reverse mortgage. You can sell it or give it back to the bank. Okay.
What a reverse mortgage basically is, in a nutshell, 7th grade, the bank will give you money.
Yep.
Boomers will give you money to stay in your house, and the mortgage actually goes up instead of down.
And it pays you.
And it
an
pays you
indefinite amount.
to stay in your house.
You're slowly selling your house back to the bank.
Right.
Correct.
There is no limit. What I like about they're heavy fees, but I like it because let's say you have a 7-year-old do it. They can live to 110. They still get paid no matter what. You never max out on these reverse mortgages, if that makes sense, right? So had a customer call me and I'm like, look, you're not going to get the value back. It needs all kinds of repairs. Just give it to the bank. It's going to save you guys heartache. It's going to save you expense. You know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff. Okay, no problem. 2 days later, the calls me back and says, well, this lawyer said you're wrong. Because we should sell it and try and make money. I'm like, I would like to talk to said lawyer. I gave them the number and I explained to them why. They're like, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Lawyer never called me. But it's like, who are you, Mr. Lawyer,
To advise on mortgage.
advise on a mortgage,
Which
and
requires a
real estate?
license to have.
Right. Mortgage, real estate, and that. Who are you to advise them to do that?
Yeah.
That is insane.
Also, for those that don't know, lawyers refer business to mortgage loan officers
Insane.
to refinance clients, get home loans out of and houses out of the client's name. So they have connections and are buddy with loan officers.
Yeah. We could
Because loan officers refer business to lawyers, and lawyers refer business back to loan officers. So secondhand, that lawyer could be trying to steal the business from Luke and give it to their guy, which nobody ever takes into consideration.
It
But
wasn't
that happens
that
too.
in that one because I actually know. But it's just like, why are you doing? Like, why? Like, lawyers understand the laws, right?
Yeah.
I will question them
They
on it.
don't understand mortgage knowledge.
Right,
Yes.
exactly.
Can
But
I compliment the boomers in this respect?
Yeah, sure.
Like this is a generational thing where boomers are really good about deferring expertise to people who know business. So boomers are good. Like if they don't know,
I
mortgages,
disagree.
They will give it to someone who they know. Or
I disagree.
Technology, they'll give. You take accountants, lawyers, doctors, and they think because they're smart everywhere.
That's
and so
In the real estate industry, I disagree. A dad will come to a home inspection
another.
and absolutely decimate a home.
They're
Because
looking out for their kid.
They're
though.
looking out for their kid. Then the inspector will come through. Let the damn guy do his job and inspect a home. And then they'll get the report. Well, I saw this and this is wrong. He is a qualified, licensed home inspector. Let him do his damn job.
The way I look at it, though, I mean, you're 100% right, is I feel I know about a lot, and I know you know a lot about investments.
Yeah.
And so do I, right?
Yeah.
I will have people ask me, hey, you're a banker.
Yeah.
What should I invest in? What should I do this with?
Yeah.
And I'll say you need to talk, or I know I know a lot about. I'm not an accountant, but I know a lot about about filing taxes, the tax law. I know because of just 20 years doing it. Somebody asks me what to do on their tax returns or investment. I say talk to an accountant. Talk to a bank.
And a lawyer should know better. A lawyer should know better because as a lawyer, you're putting yourself in a legal situation for legal kickback. If you tell that client to do something and something goes wrong.
Well, they're not putting themselves in a legal kickback because they'll be able to defend themselves.
Because they'll finagle their way out of it. Right. But by saying, hey, don't talk to that lender, do this, that lender's wrong.
Right.
You're an idiot. Because all the time say, hey, I sold this house. I have this profit. I want to go buy this house. What are the tax implications of being in this situation? And I'm like, number one, you might be able to get away with A, B, C, and D, but I'm not an accountant.
Right. Perfect. See, that's beautiful right there.
But I'm not an accountant. So before you do anything, I think this might help you. But before you do anything, you need to talk to your accountant because they'll be able to tell you if
verify
this is even possible.
Yep.
That way, I save myself from my client going and buying that house or doing that thing that I advised them to do, and then it blowing up in their face, and then coming back to me and saying, hey, loser, I did what you told me to do, and I got into trouble, and I'm paying 30% more taxes. And I can then say, when they try and do that, I told you to check with an accountant before you made your decision.
It is definitely an issue where you have people literally just expecting lawyers, doctors to know everything because they went to school a couple extra years.
And you'll sit
and not even on like general, it's on a specific subject.
Right.
Of course, I'm going to go to a lawyer when I have a lawyer question. I'm not going to go to a lawyer when I have a question about selling a house or investing money or what I should do with my landscaping. Like, it's just because he went to school, that doesn't make him an expert. There you go.
Doing my job as a loan officer, as a mortgage loan officer, and as a real estate agent, there are a lot of moving parts that are happening behind the scene that the client is not exposed to and the client doesn't understand that are going on. I try and teach them everything as I'm doing it and explain it at a 7th grade level so that they can understand and they know I'm being honest with them. Those moving parts apply to every single industry. Like, I don't know, doctors being influenced by money because pharmaceutical companies influence their decision and have these payment plans that, like, you get bonuses if you give more COVID shots or whatever. It's like there are moving parts that the average client in every industry does not understand is happening, that the professionals should be disclosing, but they don't, because they ethically don't care and they want to make money. The average person doesn't understand it's happening, and you need to find an honest professional that is going to let you try and live your life the way you want to live your life.
Yeah, and you guys get
That's
sort
so
of like
important.
Peripheral understanding of things like legal and things like financial because of the
we're
nature
not
of what you do.
professionals.
But I'm
when
not
it comes down to pulling the trigger,
right?
Go talk to someone who does this all
daily.
the time.
And the problem is the average doctor, they went to school, they passed the test, they aren't stupid people. Okay? The average engineer, they went to school, they passed the tests, they're not stupid. The average lawyer, they went to school, they passed the bar.
But not being stupid isn't the same as being an expert in the subject.
Right. Yeah.
That's the point.
But at the same time, me and Luke, I promise you, I will sit here and tell you, the worst type of client on average is a doctor, is a lawyer, is an engineer, because they think they're too smart for their own good.
I would just like to say, if you are a doctor, lawyer, or engineer, don't listen to Isaac. Listen to me. I will help you. I will advise. We'll work together with your intelligence and my knowledge. We will get you a perfect
Not
house,
all of
perfect fine. Isaac, quiet. I'm doing my voice.
Good cop, bad cop is going down.
I'm trying to do Isaac's voice. I will help you. Call me 330-651-7081. Lawyers, doctors. I'll hook you up with a great rate, great loan. Let's go look at houses.
Also, I'll get paid half of that because you can't do the show. So listen, I want the average person. I don't want the ritzy doctor that's going to argue everything I try and do because they're just like, you're just a bachelor's degree loan officer and I'm a doctor and I know more than you. Eat a giant turd.
I would say we've pretty much secured the fact that boomers and others are not going to use
like
this.
every single.
Well, they will though. You guys are speaking truth.
They doubt everything you do. They challenge everything you do because they're too smart for
not all of them. Though.
Not all of them.
I've done plenty of loans for doctors and lawyers that have been fine.
I'm just saying, if it's a bad client that's going to push back on everything you try and advise them on, it's going to be a smart.
Let me make you reasonable here because you're making a really good argument. Let's just say I love physics, right? I study physics. I watch YouTube videos about physics.
Are you a physicist?
I'm not a physicist. But if I were to build a rocket, right, I would have interest in doing it. I have the means to do it. I think I can get us to a certain point. But I would never put myself in the driver's seat of the rocket until I brought someone who does this every time.
Right.
To make it safe and have an end product that I can depend on.
I actually thought of you real fast in that example. I want to put a solar panel on my shed because I don't have electricity back there.
Yeah.
I was Googling how to do all this stuff. Like you need the different cords and I have like a battery. And I'm like, I'm going to burn my shed down. I started
I'll help
reading
you.
that, and I was like, Joe.
I can help you. I'm not an expert on solar, but I could help you.
But you and I together could probably do it.
100%.
With my shed burned down?
No.
There you go.
No, I've had a solar array outside of my house for 10 years now. So you're good.
So that's the argument that constantly happens, though, with COVID is but one example. But we were talking about conspiracy theories last podcast. Last week, right? And we were talking about the pyramids or whatever and what they think's underneath the pyramids. I'm
Googling.
So we were talking about conspiracy theories.
Is going to make an intro.
No, so what archaeologists hate is the YouTube guys.
Oh, because they're totally
they're like doing all this conspiracy theory stuff. But every now and then, a conspiracy theory is only a conspiracy theory until it's like, holy shit, this holds water.
Right.
And then those archaeologists that are academics that have lived their entire life by the code of being an archaeologist are proven wrong by a conspiracy theorist, and they will never admit it. And they will do everything they possibly can to prove it wrong because they don't want those guys to be right that are just idiots on YouTube.
Dude, we get that. How many times have you and I proved lawyers wrong that run the different cities? Like, we have literally proved lawyers wrong, like the solicitors and
they
all.
won't admit it.
They'll never admit it.
Because if you admit that you're wrong, you're legally losing.
Yeah, we have proved them wrong over and over and over and over and over.
They just take our point.
Yep.
They don't acknowledge our point that we're making.
Yep.
They just finagle it and interpret it in a way that they're not actually wrong. And it's like that. If you argue with a person if you're talking to somebody and everything you tell them, they argue back with you and they belittle you and they say that your point doesn't hold water because of A, B, C, and D on everything you discuss, that person isn't your friend. That person is an asshole.
Yep.
Joe, and that's what lawyers do every single day.
I'm going to make a pitch. This is my...
Joe's got a pitch.
For their job.
A pitch.
Go ahead.
I'm starting a YouTube channel on conspiracy theories. I want to know if Isaac ever wants to join me.
Oh, dude, he'll quit this one and do that one. All right,
can I read?
I don't have
intro?
any allegiances to Luke. I'm out.
I have no allegiances to
This
Luke.
may or may not have been generated by ChatGPT.
That's fine. That's what we do here.
Is BJ going to do it?
He's involved, yeah.
Can we do conspiracies? I need something that rhymes with fedoras that would fit the title, and we could all wear fedoras.
Fedoras? What rhymes
What's
with
his
fedora?
obsession with fedoras?
I love BJ
because BJ's got a fedora.
So we all wear fedoras.
He golfed in a fedora. We saw him.
No doubt.
I don't think he has a scalp.
I've seen his
It's just his brain.
It's just his brain.
It's just his no
He has
skin.
he has the little rat from Ratatouille up there
like controlling him.
his mind.
BJ,
I
defend
have
yourself,
Maybe BJ's like
I have never seen his
BJ
scalp.
You can punch these guys.
BJ
for
is
sure.
Joe's robot.
By the way, I love him. Oh my god, what if he's a robot?
He's a robot. He's
Joe's
Joe's
android.
Joe made him.
Joe made him.
Yep.
Oh
And
my
that's-
god!
and you
Speaking of
that's his
conspiracy
control-
theories, and Joe's controlling him, and that's where his little antenna is.
Yeah, it's like to control.
Oh my
That's
god!
all the programming's in the fedora.
He's gonna come up behind me and stab me.
Snap your neck. They know too much.
I will not be-
Bring BJ up to the front.
I will not be
Kill
exposed.
these two.
Joe's typing
I
in
will
directions.
not be exposed.
All right, what do you got, Joe? Let's read it.
I'll give you my pitch. I want you to give me a critique.
Yeah.
Okay. This isn't your typical conspiracy theory channel.
Mm.
We're not here to wear tinfoil hats or shout into the void.
We're here
Instead,
to wear the fedoras.
we approach every theory with logic, skepticism, and an open mind, treating each topic as a thought experiment worth unpacking. Our goal isn't to prove or disprove, it's to ask better questions, examine the patterns, look at the evidence, and maybe uncover why certain ideas refuse to die. Because behind every conspiracy theory is something that sparked it. Fear, coincidence, power, secrecy, or sometimes just wild imagination. So whether it's government cover-ups, ancient civilizations, or modern myths, we'll explore it with reason, not ridicule. Think of it as an academic inquiry, part intellectual adventure with just the right amount of fun. If you're into probability over paranoia, analysis over alarmism, and stories that challenge the mainstream without abandoning common sense, you are in the right place. Welcome to the conversation.
Is it weird when you just read that? I heard the unsolved mysteries. The
music in the background? Heck yeah. Are you in?
I'm in. That sounds amazing.
Criticism.
I'm in. No, I'm in.
It's
I'm in.
too. It's
good.
criticism too
First-
long.
first
It's
topic?
It's too long.
First topic.
That's my criticism. It's too long. I got distracted.
First topic.
TLDR.
Yeah, it's
Let's
way.
do conspiracy theories.
Yeah, it's way
Game
too
on.
long because I got distracted.
All right.
We never went to the moon. First topic.
We already talked about this one.
We did.
We already talked about. You saved
Carl
it for your
Jordan
own
says
show.
Sean Price, great inspector. I actually have him on my list. He's
Yeah.
number 3.
Ralph
Great
down the
inspector.
street said, told me a mortgage 26%. Great rate these days. Ralph's a florist, so he knows things. He smokes. I'm in too if you need me to. For that'd be
That's
fun.
awesome.
do it.
That'd be so much fun.
Following this show, so every once in a while, I'll bring you guys in to get your take.
That's a great idea.
Can we call that guy real quick?
Okay.
Who?
Dude, it's
The
10:30.
mall
We're
guy.
out of time,
The
bro.
mall guy. Let's call him real quick.
Oh,
The
what's
mall
his
guy.
name?
We have to call
Michael?
him. Michael.
Oh,
What's his face?
we've not gotten paid yet.
What?
By the way, I checked. We have not gotten paid
No,
yet.
we have not been paid.
All
for
right.
the mall.
What's his name? Or what's his number?
Go. I
I
don't
forget
know.
which one.
516 number.
Is that one?
That's his name, Mike.
Mike. We're gonna have to save some of these topics
Thank
for
you
next
for
week
calling the
or for
Cohen
Friday.
Retail Investment Group
Got all kinds of
corporate
stuff.
office. Please listen to the
9.
following options as they have recently changed. For a dial by name directory, press 9 now. For accounting, press 1. For human resources and payroll, press 2. For project management and facilities, press 3. For investments or to speak with Mike Cohen, press 4. For
This guy hates us.
Hi,
Hey.
this is Mike Cohen. I'm not available to answer your call right now, but
Do your
please
fun
leave
voice,
a brief
too.
Message and I'll get
Do
back to
your
you as
voice.
soon as possible.
Say you support him. Like act like you
Please
like him.
leave your message after the tone. When done,
like you like
hang
him, you
up
understand?
or press the
Like
pound
you
key.
support him.
Hey, Mike. This is Isaac from the MLO Rose, Youngstown, Ohio. I was just calling to say I think it's really cool you're not paying your taxes. I think that, screw Mahoning County, right? They don't need the taxes. There's plenty of cool things going on around here that they can just survive without paying their taxes or without you paying your millions in taxes or whatever you owe. You're a great guy. You're not running a business that just revolves around buying businesses, filing bankruptcy, and collecting the rent until it inevitably dies. You're a great human being, and you're not scum of the earth. But hey, Youngstown doesn't need a mall anyways, bud. So, yeah. See you next Friday. We'll talk to you on Friday. Bye.
When's the restraining order coming? Is it
Gotten anything yet? So
I didn't
it might-
say anything wrong. I said
You did
you're
not.
not scum of the
You
earth.
did not. Yeah.
Legally,
Legally
I'm
speaking,
putting my attorney hat on, and
Yeah.
that's above board.
I would
Yeah,
like
that was
to
good.
let the lawyer know. Like,
Oh, good Lord. What's that phone number? 516. Here we go. 516-708. He wants to come on the show. I'm doing I'm going to start doing, by the way, for those of you at home, I volunteered. I had an idea. I'm going to do Zoom meetings starting in September and October for 15 minutes. Talk to anybody running for any position in our area. Learn who they are, learn what they do, what they stand for. School board members. I've already had 2 or 3 people take me up on it, just to learn. I thought that was a good idea, right? Because they don't ever get to talk. School board, think about it. The news won't cover this crap, right? Won't get to learn who they are, get to see who they are. So 50 minute. I'm not coming into the studio. They're like, can I come into the studio? No, you're not coming into the studio. 15 minutes. StreamYard it. Talk about what you do.
what time are you going to do it?
1 p.m. I don't know. Whenever they want. Dude, it's easy from home.
Yeah.
50, we're starting a clock. 15 minutes. We're not going over 15 minutes. You got 15 minutes to tell me your speech.
And all of them are coming on?
Anybody who wants to.
Interesting.
Like not all at once. I'm going to do different segments, but
Yeah.
anybody in the area. So that's probably why he's messaging you.
Carter Stone says you guys are definitely on your game.
It's because we didn't talk about boomers today, Isaac.
I defended them. Also, I would like to say that I'm an ally. I love the ladies. Women. I'm sorry, not ladies. That's kind of derogatory.
girls.
Girls.
I love women. and there is a glass ceiling, and we're going to puncture through it, and we're going to have a president of the United States one day that's a lady.
All right. On Friday, we're going to talk about buying a house on eBay.
You can do that?
I'll tell you, somebody got scammed. It was hysterical. Boomer. Trump, LK. We're going to talk about.
They're so good at technology, aren't they?
Yeah, Trump, Martin Luther King files. Joe, you are going. Can we talk about this real fast? We got time, right?
Yeah.
You're not running for political office.
After much
Were you
discussion,
considering it?
yes, for a number of years, I was considering.
Joe, do it. I'll be your hype guy. I'll come up on stage with you. I'll be like,
Isaac.
like, have you seen the Key and Peele skit? Like, Joe will say, I think we need to move in this direction for Youngstown. And I'll be like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I'm on him. Yeah, that's right. Joe, we're doing it. Joe Danyi, doing it.
If Joe runs for anything, he is going to shut our show down and delete any sort of connection to us whatsoever.
Oh, for sure.
We'll bring him down.
Joe, what are we going to
My
have?
consultant said that I had to do that. It's not me.
No, are you serious?
Consultant
Are you
said-
serious?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
That's incredible.
Wait,
the
you
reason
had a
was they
consultant there?
said-
You went as far enough to have a consultant?
Oh yeah.
Can we off air say who the consultant was?
Sure. Sure.
Can we on air say
And I said, well, all of this stuff is the premise for what we believe in. And they said, do you want to get elected?
I mean, you get involved with us. We could bring like a politician. We could bring you down.
Is this like a professional consultant?
Yes.
Is it a
One that
local
worked on-
consultant?
one that worked on a couple of state elections.
Did he know who we were?
Oh, you're known. You are known.
That is incredible. Listen, I just want it to be known. We've said this before. We are loan officers. We are real estate agents. Everybody said we would fail as loan officers. When we first became real estate agents, they said we would fail.
Yep.
And look at us. Look at me. Look at Luke. We are succeeding as loan officers, real estate agents, and podcasters in Youngstown. We are proving them all wrong. Ladies and gentlemen watching at home, if you ever want a bunch of idiots to sell your house or help you with a mortgage,
But we get it done though because people
we
know
do
who
a good
are.
job.
Yep.
We, on average, are selling. We get a new listing every 30 days.
Yep.
That's one a month. I think both of us are top 25% in buyers agents representing buyers in Mahoning County.
Yep.
They said we had presidents of real estate agencies telling us we wouldn't succeed. And look at us now, ladies and gentlemen.
Can I tell
Look
you?
at us now.
Like when you say shit like that, I imagine a conference table full of people who do mortgages, and they sit around and say, "These guys refer to themselves as idiots. They are as controversial as you can possibly get.
Yep.
How are they freaking doing it?
Yep. Marketing.
It's not even
Pushing on the status quo.
You know why people use us? Because we're not fake. Because we're not like the rest of these freaking people that are up there on a billboard with a suit and a tie. You know, like we're not.
No.
I go to my showings, cut off sleeve, save the deer shirt.
Yeah, and the
mean,
other
it's
thing
just
too
what
is
I do.
if you can ask any of my clients. I have all amazing reviews.
Yeah,
I am honest with people.
Yeah, we're
and when it
honest.
comes to doing my job, I represent you properly. I make sure you're informed. I do a good job, and I hustle.
We're
That's
honest.
what we do.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
So
people use us. for
I'm
that
an
shit.
idiot on a podcast. I am. I'm not going to sit here and try and defend that I don't say stupid shit every single day of my life while filming. But when it comes to my job, I take it very seriously. I might not dress seriously, but
we're good at our job.
We're good at our job.
That's the thing. And it's like, I don't have to dress. This was my thing when I used to work at the bank. I've said this before. I used to work at the retail banks.
Yeah.
They make you wear a shirt and a tie. They'd make me follow all the rules. They make me do all this. And I'm like, this is stupid because you don't stand out. You don't relate to the people. So these people come in and see me. I'd be in a shirt and tie and it'd just be dumb. You know what I mean? I was like, this isn't me.
I want to do a reality show where Isaac does Forrest Gump and a professional realtor just does his normal professional thing and see who gets the loan.
Oh, I guarantee
he can do the whole thing. Well, that interest rates.
Yeah, I
box of
guarantee
chocolates.
Like it doesn't. Now here's the thing. And we had somebody, I think it was Carter, actually said, because I pissed him off about boomers. You're alienating yourself from the richest, wealthiest segment of society, the boomers, right?
Yeah.
And I said, and you guys are going to fail or something around those lines. And it's like,
love hearing those words. Nothing lights a fire under my ass. Like, you will not succeed. It's like, okay.
It's been 5 years of us doing this.
Right.
We're more known than ever right now.
Yeah. State representatives and political advisors know us. And that's what
it's crazy.
Professional bowler Pete Weber, and I've said this quote before. I love this quote. This dude's insane. If you look up Pete Weber's videos, he's bowling strikes and going, whoa! Like, you know what it is? Like, saying all this ridiculous shit, right? But when he was retiring, bowls his last frame, strikes out, walks up to the camera and says, last game of his career, love me or hate me, you watched. It's all you could do. So they can love us, they can hate us, but we still got eyes on us. It's the and good press, bad press. My name is still coming out of your damn mouth.
We're surviving.
Yeah.
In a market that is absolutely terrible for mortgages
and
real estate. Real estate. And when I say it's terrible, it's good if you own a house. But if you're you're good if you're
real
selling.
Real estate agents are complaining about starving.
Yeah, real estate
loan officers.
Good,
loan officers are complaining about starving.
We're not. The loan officers lost 80, 90%. I want to say no, it was like 70% of the loan officers from 2023 didn't make it to 24.
Yeah,
they're gone. Like that's, and we're fine. So
yeah, being a loan officer as a career right now is very tough.
You can call us stupid. You can call us dumb that we're insulting people, but we still have just as many people wanting to use us. So,
and the thing is, insulting people, we have our opinions about certain things, but the only way I'm ever attacking somebody on social media or on this podcast is if I think it's stupid or they did something wrong. I'm not just gonna if I'm walking down the street, I'm not just gonna attack the old lady, the boomer. I don't hate anybody. I don't hate boomers. I might critique them. I might think some of the decisions they make are not the best, but I will treat everybody I come into contact with, no matter what age you are, no matter what you look like, whatever, with respect. I promise. If you call me, I will treat you with respect and have a conversation with you. I like to bust balls. I like to be an idiot. But
so you don't think I'm a racist, homophobe?
No, we do.
Anti-Semite.
Stop trying to put words in my mouth, Joe.
I need to know that you might have been joking. I need to know.
I might have been joking.
All right, fine.
I wasn't, Joe. I figured that. I think you're
Andrew
all
Jackson
those.
still kicks
I
ass.
still think you're an Andrew Jackson.
He might have made mistakes, but he was kind of awesome. There was this other guy in the 40s. He made a lot of mistakes too, but he wasn't that bad.
He wasn't that bad.
You like meth? He was very animated.
Did he have a really nice? Did he have a really cool mustache?
Awesome mustache. Thinking about bringing it back.
What's your German?
Nostalgist.
But thank you everybody for watching. We appreciate you being here, watching the MLO Bros, watching Youngstown Studio as always. Youngstown Talk Channel's here. We appreciate you. Luke and I are loan officers. We're real estate agents. You can use this for whatever. Sell your house, buy a house, financing.
Maybe you just want to talk.
Maybe you just want to call us and say, you know what, I think you're wrong. I will have that conversation with you.
Real fast before we go.
Yeah.
You know what I've told you? I just throw my phone number out there. Whenever we get trolls
all you can do, dude,
attacking us, like you're dumb, blah, 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 blah. I don't even argue anymore. I just, give me a call. 330-651-7081.
Yeah.
They never respond after that. It is just a perfect way. Or they'll say, I'm not calling you because I don't have anything to say to you. Okay, cool. But here's my phone number. I'm not going
and you're
back and
still
forth.
Commenting, so you obviously have something to say to me.
So here's my phone number.
You just want to put they want to put a title on you. They want to consider you the enemy, and there's no relating to you as a human. They've labeled you as a monster, and you will be a monster. They don't want to talk to you because then that adds humanity, to this situation.
I'm just doing it. I'm just from now on. I'm not going back and forth on Facebook.
Yeah.
Here's my phone number. Give me a call.
Yep.
And they'll either refuse to call.
Yeah.
Or they'll say, I'm not talking to you. Or they
and
just
then I promise if
away.
I have that, I cannot tell you how many people we've had that conversation with, and then they're like, I thought you were going to be an idiot.
Yeah.
An asshole. It's like, I'm not an asshole. Like when it comes to being like talking to people, I'm not going to be rude to you.
Maybe it's just our personalities on the radio come off aggressive.
Yeah, a little bit. But also, before we leave, Youngstown Studio, call Joe if you want to start your own podcast and talk about whatever you want to talk about. You can come downtown, sit in these seats we're sitting in. Joel, get you set up.
Is that expensive to do?
Terribly expensive.
Terribly expensive.
Yeah, most people can't afford
Unless
it.
unless you're going to bash the juice, then it's really cheap.
Then you get a discount.
or like we love Andrew Jackson podcast.
Yeah, fans of Andrew Jackson.
Fans of discounted.
Joe works for free.
fans of Andrew Jackson. You want a free session? Just come in, knock on the door, and say the code word "fans of Andrew Jackson." You get it for free. Oh my God! Sorry, everyone. All right, can we get out of here? We got to go. Everybody, have a good day. We will see you guys Friday, 9 a.m. We'll be back.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to this show on Youngstown Studio. This is original Youngstown content. Feel free to share our videos and tell your friends about us. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook. Thank you for your support.